Make your own effects, our most recent assignment. I had a whole bunch of submissions this morning that I had to hurry and evaluate before I recorded. So let's get things started off with Andy. Alrighty, way to kick us off, Andy. One of my favorite things about this entire version of the project is his little projector beams here. It's as though this stand here is creating the hologram of this text, and with the foggy, smoky room, what have you, these projector beams are absolutely what you would see here. Things are appropriately faded, washed out. I love the glitches, so nice work there. Andy's taken a different approach without the screens on the side, but has imported a couple of models which look nice. And look at these reflections. Look at that kind of muted yellow glow. Looks fantastic. On this transition into our hologram, we get a little bit of unwanted fade around the edge of the cabinet here that should probably stay behind, but overall looking really nice. Some really cool glitches going on. And I like this little transition, this stretchy, warpy pixelation going on at the beginning. And I know that the bottom part is a big challenge, getting those beams to look nice where the track was. And this is looking pretty good here. I think you've done a nice job, Andy. So great work. Oh, and it's also fun. The background thing changes color throughout. It's kind of green, then it's the pink, then it's the final form. Good job. Okay, Onur. First thing that I've noticed is the black levels of a lot of these comped elements. I think that nothing else in the scene is pure black, so you'd probably want to raise those black levels to match with the scene better, and as soon as you do that, it'll make a huge difference, because the screens are just so much darker than everything else. They need to be, when you're in a foggy environment, you don't really see any pure blacks. So raise that level, and you'll be in business. I like the flicker, I like the whole horizontal slat look to the screens. That's kind of a different take. This the hologram, the black levels, again, if you raise those, all of a sudden this really blends in better, and that's a very original take, and it should come with a strobe warning. My goodness, look at that. I do like that, though. I do like the look. Alright, yeah, mostly just make the adjustment to the blacks, and you're really onto something here. I think the fog is a bit strong, but that comes down to personal taste. Okay, Lawrence. Oh, that's kind of fun, the animation of the color here at the end. I didn't really notice that the first time I watched this. Having the rectangle screen, I'm not sure that you need to have the black rectangle. The text looks just fine floating by itself, so that's something to experiment with, but that's not to say it's a problem. And it's nicely integrated. It looks like the black levels are matching pretty well. It looks like it belongs in the foggy environment, so nice job there. Hologram looks a little squished horizontally, but I do love the horizontal scan lines and the glitches. It all looks very nice. It's nicely tracked. The screens over here look excellent. I like the animations going on, and I love the reflections. Cool stuff. And then Lawrence mentioned that he didn't get around to the tracks on the bottom, and that is okay. He asked how I would do it, and I realized I have not actually done this particular project myself, so I would refer him to his fellow students, and also to Mark's explanation, which will come right after this video, of how he would tackle this project. Lawrence has gone with a much darker color correction here, so a lot of the detail and the shadows is not lost, and also he's not dealing with the same issues of matching the black levels. But here at the end, when the black levels do rise with the fog, he's animated that to integrate just fine. Nice work from Lawrence. Okay, and finally we have Phil. Okay, so here at the end, just because I just noticed it, the text, I think the text color somehow got deformed more than you intended, because right now it's really hard to read. I like having a little bit of an offset from the text outline to the text color, but this is almost illegible. And here at the end you've got these edges on the side squeezing in. I'm thinking that's something that must have happened without you realizing it. But I do like the glitches. That looks really nice, and it's tracked nicely, and I think you're on the right track, but something got messed up along the way. I love chromatic aberration, which is what we've got going on the edges here, so that is a quick way to my heart. Good track, and I like the transition on, and good flickering. That the hologram is one of my favorite things about this example. We're running into the issue of the black levels a little bit here, where I would raise those just a little bit to kind of blend in a bit more effectively with the background. But the screens themselves look fantastic. These are really beautiful to look at. Nice colors and some kind of aberration going on there, and the reflections look fantastic. So nice job with that. There's a little bit of a jump here with your patch on the beams, where it kind of, you see that where it's up tight, it's kind of sticking up a little bit, and then the next frame it's gone. So tidy that up a little bit, because at the beginning it looks fantastic. It's sticking really nicely, and it does a good job with the patch. So just watch out for that. You'll be good to go. I like this example. Nice job, Phil. Really nice work, guys.